Joe Biden's ascent to the highest level of US politics couldn't contrast more starkly with that of his rival. A sure but steady rise through the ranks of the party establishment. From modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, Biden graduated from law school and briefly worked as an attorney before turning to politics. He became one of the country's youngest ever senators in a surprise victory in 1972, the start of a distinguished four-decade career on Capitol Hill. But it was one almost derailed by tragedy when his first wife Nelia and baby daughter Amy were killed in a car accident just weeks after his inaugural Senate state election. There was further bereavement years later when his son Beau died of a brain tumour in 2015. After a failed presidential bid in 1987, Biden ran again 20 years later, but found himself eclipsed by a uniquely charismatic opponent. Barack Obama, however, valued his elder colleague's experience and chose him as his second in command.
The best vice president America's ever had, Mr. Joe Biden.
Undeterred, the arch-centrist entered the fray again, finding himself up against an array of progressives for the 2020 Democratic nomination. After a faltering start, he swept to victory against Bernie Sanders, his main leftist rival. With his party still divided, Biden began his campaign in earnest, and he was soon having to fend off allegations of corruption from the Trump camp. This was over his son Hunter's business dealings in Ukraine. It was just one of several hard-hitting lines of attack. The president's team also sought to portray the Democrat candidate as mentally incapacitated, a hostage to the left, and inherently weak. He was mercilessly mocked by Trump for giving campaign speeches from the basement of his home in Delaware.
I can't tell you what's going to happen. We have a sleepy guy in a basement of a house that the press is giving a free pass to.
But Biden emerged from his bunker in fighting form in a now infamously rancorous TV debate in which he gave as good as he got. Stable and steady versus volatile and flamboyant. The American public were left in no doubt about the choice they faced as the campaign reached its climax. Paul Ging, Euronews.